In order to check whether a given string is a palindrome or not, we can calculate the reverse of the given string and compare with the original string. If they are same, then we can say it is a palindrome. Otherwise, it is not a palindrome. Of course, this technique or this method is a little crude procedure. Thus, we wanted to use another intelligent procedure. That is, first we compare the first character and the last character of the given string. If they are same, then we will try to compare the second character and the last but one character. If they are also same, then we can compare the next pair. If we find that all the n by 2 pairs, that is where n is the number of characters in the string, that is the number of characters available in the string, then we can say the string is having the property of palindrome. Then we can say the string is palindrome. Even if one pair is not matching, they are not same, then we can outrightly say it is not a palindrome. We need not require to compare any more pairs. Like this, we propose to compare n by 2 pairs of the given string, and based upon that, we say whether the string is a palindrome or not. Variables I, j, n are declared. A string variable x is also declared. A printf statement is written which asks the user to enter the string. Whatever user enters, that is whatever string user enters, it will be read into the string variable x. That is the scanf statement does reading a string into the variable x. The string length is calculated by calling the strlen function. Of course, you have to know that as we are planning to use this strlen function, we have to include string.h in our program. As we propose to compare pairs of the strings, that is first character and the last character, second character and last but one character, and vice versa. We propose to compare n by 2 pairs of the given string. We have written the while loop to run exactly for n by 2 times. That is, I value is 0, I less than n by 2, and I plus plus. This makes the while loop to run for exactly n by 2 times. That is, we would like to compare n by 2 pairs. Thus, we have written this while loop to run exactly for n by 2 times. However, one important aspect here you have to correlate is, in the first iteration, I value is 0. Probably we can consider that is nothing but index of the first character. Next iteration, I value becomes 1. Thus, I value indicates the index of the second character, and vice versa. What do we require now? We wanted the first character to be compared with the last character. What is the index of the last character? The length of the string is n, then the last character index will be 1 less than the n, that is n minus 1. Thus, we have taken a variable j and we have initialized its value as n minus 1 to indicate the index of the last character. In the next iteration, j value has to be reduced by 1 such a way that it will point to the last but one character. Thus, in this while loop, the I value is incremented, whereas j value is decremented, such that at any time I indicates the character which is supposed to be compared from the beginning of the string, whereas j indicates index of the character which is required to be compared from the end of the string. So like that we run for n by 2 times, and if any pair is not same, we will come out from the while loop, and then we can outrightly say it is not a palindrome. We know that when the while condition becomes false, that is while I less than n by 2, when it becomes false, if I is equal to n by 2, then the condition becomes false, which means that we have not terminated or broken, we have not come out from the while loop or from the any iteration because of mismatch of the any pair. Then only we will go to until I is equal to n by 2. That means that all the n by 2 pairs are same. Thus, once we will come out from the while loop, we will compare I and n by 2. And if I is equal to n by 2, then we say it is a palindrome, otherwise it is not a palindrome. Let us consider that the user has entered the string did. Now we wanted to simulate how this while loop works with this string. The string length n is for n by 2, that becomes 2. Then starting value of I is taken as 0. J value becomes 3, that is 4 minus 1. J value now points to the index of the last element of this string. Now while condition is tested. I, is it less than n by 2? That is 0 less than 2? Yes. Thus while loop is going to get executed once. Now x of I and x of j are compared. X of I value is symbol D, x of j also symbol D. They are same. Thus the loop goes to next iteration. I value will be incremented by 1, thus I value becomes 1. J value will be reduced by 1, thus J value becomes 2. Then the control comes to while condition checking. I, 1, is it less than n by 2? That is 2? Yes. Thus the loop is going to get executed once more. X of I and x of j will be compared. Currently, x of I value is symbol lowercase e, x of j value also symbol lowercase e. X of I and x of j are same. Thus, the program, that is loop, will try to get executed once more. I value will be incremented by 1, thus I value becomes 2. J value will be decremented by 1, thus J value becomes 1. The program execution comes to while condition checking. I, that is 2, is it less than n by 2? That is 2? No. Thus, while loop control comes out of the while loop. The following conditional if statement, that is I, is it equal to n by 2, condition tested. That is I value is 2, n by 2 is 2. 2, is it equal to 2? Yes. Which means that the string is a palindrome. That is, as of now, we have compared two pairs and both the two pairs are same. Thus, it is a palindrome. Now, let us try to simulate this while loop with another string. Let it be madam. The length of the string is 5. 5 by 2, that is integer division. Thus, n by 2 value is taken as 2. I value is initialized as 0. J will become n minus 1, that is 5 minus 1, 4. I, is it less than n by 2? That is 2? Yes. Thus, the loop is going to get executed once. Now, x of I and x of j are compared. X of I is lowercase m, x of j is also lowercase m. They are same. Thus, the program execution goes to while condition checking after incrementing I and decrementing j values. I value is incremented by 1. Thus, I value becomes 1. J value will be reduced by 1. Thus, J value becomes 3. The control comes to while condition checking. I, that is 1, is it less than n by 2? That is 2? Yes. Thus, the loop is going to get executed once more. X of I and x of j will be compared. X of I is lowercase a, x of j also lowercase a. Thus, the program execution goes to condition checking of the while loop after incrementing the I value and decrementing the j value. I value is incremented by 1, thus it becomes 2. J value will be reduced by 1, thus it will become 2. Now, while condition is tested, I, that is 2, is it less than n by 2, that is 2? No. Thus, the control comes out of the while loop. As of now, we have tested two pairs and both the pairs are same. Thus, it is a palindrome. that is I is it equal to n by 2 condition is tested, that becomes true, thus this string will be printed as a palindrome.